look at me and I look at you and I see a glimmer of fear. Then I pull my gun.
So today we're going to be talking about the Steam Machine, specifically how I think the Steam Machines and the idea of the Steam OS and the whole living room Steam experience that they're pushing fits into the gaming industry. This is something that has been looming for a while. For about the past year, people have been talking about the idea that Steam and Valve might have a hardware front coming up, like, and you know, and making something to compete with Xbox and PlayStation. And while some people might argue that it does not directly compete with those, I disagree. I do think that it does. You know, it's a box that you hook up to your TV and you play games with the controller, and I think there's a huge you know, sort of interest in that. People, I mean, obviously a lot of casual gamers and a lot of you know, families and kids and stuff like that, they're gonna want their Xboxes and their PlayStations, and they're gonna want that because it's simple. You just plug it into your television and it works. Now, I don't know how simple these Steam machines are gonna be, but I can't imagine that. I mean, because they're trying to push, you know, openness to the living room, because PC gaming in its current state is a very, very open platform for gaming. I mean, you can mod, you can have player-hosted servers, you can host your own servers, you can, you know, they're freaking buy games for like $5 on sales all the time. You can get your games from so many different outlets. You got Origin, you got Green Man Gaming, you got Steam, you got you know, Get Games, you got Good Old Games. There are tons and tons of outlets for which to acquire things on PC, and so that's why a lot of people like it, because, you know, you have the player-hosted servers with, you know, the custom rules that you don't get on console, and, you know, obviously also you have you know, Ultra HD graphics and 100 frames per second, with, you know, shaders cranked up and stuff like that. That there's a whole market for that as well. But I think more of what Steam and the PC is really about is that idea of openness. And so the fact that they're bringing openness to the living room is extremely interesting to me, because, you know, we've never thought of openness being in the living room. It's always been just, well, you have your Nintendo, you have your Microsoft, you have your Sony, you have these consoles, you go to the store, you buy a game in a box with a disc, and you go home and play it. You stick it in there and you play it. But, you know, with the Steam machines, you're going to have, you know, different tiers of specifications. So, you know, maybe you'll have a $99.99 one, like a super cheap one, that can play like some indie games, and then it can, you know, like stream Netflix, music, Hulu, all that kind of thing. So, and then you might have like a mid-range one where you can play, you know, games. You can play the majority of games out, and you can play them at, you know, 1080p resolution, and maybe, you know, a reasonable frame rate. And, you know, I don't know what that's going to look like, whether, you know, because they haven't really announced the specifications at all. But, and the idea of just having those options for the living room is cool, because, I mean, we've seen a lot of people buying 360s and PlayStations and Wiis to watch Netflix on. I mean, we're talking about a $400 box here for the next gen consoles. What are they? I think the 360 and PS3 are still $250. That's still more than $99.99, right? Maybe there'll be a $99.99 option that, you know, you can stream Netflix on and even play some small time and older games. You know, maybe you want to play Star Wars Battlefront on your TV still. Well, that's on Steam for $10, and it doesn't really take much of a rig to run. So, you know, maybe that will be a thing, and that would be super cool. I would be totally on board with that. And as you can see here, I do not survive the stairs. The stairs, oh no, the stairs. But, okay, so, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how this sort of shapes out in terms of how the Steam machines will fit into the console and gaming scene. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that you know, the Steam machines do directly compete with consoles, and that you know, there's a correlation there, and that, do you think that people are going to, rather than buying an Xbox One or PlayStation 4, go and buy the Steam machine from Asus or something, whoever's going to be manufacturing them? I don't know. I know there are going to be multiple ones. But do you guys think that that's a feasible thing? Do you think that, you know, that could happen? I mean, I think it could. I think that we might see this thing really succeed if they execute it correctly. So yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think. Aside from that, Battlefield 4 beta. Oh my gosh, the Battlefield 4 beta is next week. I'm super excited. Gonna play the heck out of it. I am just stoked. I will make videos, hopefully. And I haven't made a video in a while. It's been like 2 months, guys. That's depressing. I need to step it up. But thank you guys for watching. My team won, even though I did not do that good. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.